of the day. Hopefully this custom comes out just as good as previous ones, because it's time for the final video. Okay guys, bear with us and we'll begin. One more video awaits. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Super Runs Custom Builds, and here we are again, another awesome Sunlight Custom. And today, for the final custom of the day, is Mr. Freeze from the show Gotham. So not wasting any time, instead we go to make the final custom. Oh boy. As we swerve our way into the, into Striker Island, or what it's called. But yeah, I'll get to the chat when I've done the character and we'll be done. So we got 4 customs out, that's pretty good. So I've got Penguin with him, which makes sense for the show because he teamed up with Penguin quite a lot. And he got a rivalry with Firefly, which they didn't do in Season 5, but they hinted at it. But as it stands, we want to go... He doesn't really have the dome helmet, but he has, like... It's kind of like a space, like an astronaut suit, kind of. He does have his hair still hasn't, you know, fallen away from the accident that he put himself in. But it looks like he's got the, it's kind of slicked backish, but it's also kind of Shakespearean. But it still feels combed. So based on that, I'm going with the slicked back when it's white. The other option, it could be Beast Boy. I'm looking through these to see what I prefer. Which I kind of think that's the closest. The other option is General Zod, sorry. Whenever I see this hairstyle, I think of Ra's al Ghul from the Arkham games though. And that's another good choice, but I think Beast Boy beats him just a bit, so I'm going with Beast Boy's hairstyle, so white that entire thing. And then the head itself is custom at 28, so pop that in like that. Human skin, facial hair is obviously going to be dark brown, because it's his natural color. And then the he does have goggles and they're not on yet, but so we'll have like the ungoggled version. And the arms, of course, they are going to be And actually looking at his skin did kind of change, but at the same time it didn't, because like at first it did, but then it not so much blue, it just started to go blue, and I would imagine over time it gets bluer and bluer going to the more show accurate version. But going on to the design of the actual suit now, let's go. There is no helmet, so we need to keep that in mind. Gentleman Ghost kind of fits that, but it's got the ghost appearance, and that's not what we want, which is a shame because it'd be perfect. Boy. Let's see what else we have to work with here. The oxygen tank. Now he doesn't actually have like a big storage unit for his gun at all, so I need to keep that in mind. If only that was not a ghost thing, that'd be perfect. And you could use it, but it doesn't take the fact that it looks ghostly, so yeah. But kinda have to use something to go there. I know, we'll use the actor's scarf, that's the best we can go for it. But it would take away the shoulder pads there too, so... And I kinda want the shoulder pads going on, so yeah, what a shame. Based on that knowledge, looking through these, yeah, I would have to say that the epaulette piece is probably the best bet. It is more like a military blue, so darkest blue I guess kinda makes sense. And actually, we're still in the design, so we can keep this up. I will get to the chat, like I said, when I get to the abilities and stuff, so bear with us. But yeah, we are now on this section. I believe arms would be a good choice. We've got some dark grey at the top, and we also have... Yeah. Dark grey and blue. Like vigilante kind of fits, so darkest blue, that kind of fits a bit better. And then the hands are also darkest blue to contain the coldness. And the arms are done, so the torso, it's got that metal plate to it, kind of feel. Like a metal chest plate, so Mr. Miracle will be a good choice. The Adam will start with you, dark blue, but you got the red in there, we don't want that, so we will go up to find Mr. Miracle still. The problem with Mr. Miracle, it's got some yellow in it, and that kind of doesn't fully work, but it's still close enough. Mr. Freeze is right here, dark blue it. Again, it kind of fits, but it's got all this technical babble on there, and the suit is more like just a muscle padding, which kind of helps me have an idea of what to do. We could just simply use a muscle piece. So I may do that when I'm looking through these, just to be certain, before resulting to that conclusion. Looks like we may have to go with that route. Brainiac, what do you got to offer us? Not much that I really am interested in. Black Manta, do your stuff. You do a bit better, but your red kind of outflies you. Blue Beetle, not really my cup of tea. Aqualad, Young Justice. Sure, I'll take you. So make sure you have a DLC pack for that, I'd say. But yeah, coming on out from that, you want to go to the hip piece. That's also dark blue, so that's already sorted. The leg section. This is where you could use the Mr. Freeze legs. Kind of fits with the whole color scheme, so you could go with those. So dark blue for them. But yeah, that's enough option there if you want it. Let's just take a final look at the full suit once again, so I have a good aspect on it. Now there is like some patches on the side. Let's try Orm Gladiator. Dark blue. I actually kind of like that. I kind of like that because it's got dark gray in there. I think I'll take it. What in the hell? Only problem is that the blue doesn't match up properly due to the chainmail, so I may have to go and like bite the dust and go back to the average Orm legs. So we'll go with that. There we go. And last thing, looks like my Mr. Freeze hair went bye somehow, so I'm not sure how that happened. I'll try and re-add it. Beast Boy, do your stuff. And we wipe that back up, and we will go now to the chat as I add the gun. Right, let's add ourselves the Mr. Freeze gun. So, guns, it is kind of a big gun, so we want the scoped pistol. I believe it's a grey weapon. It's a black weapon from the look of it. So we want black for his gun. But yeah, personality. Check the chat as I'm doing. Let's see where it is. Hello Finna. Hello Flash. Hello Christo. Mr. Freeze has one of the most emotional villain origins Batman's Rogues Go. That's true. Make Mr. Freeze from Batman Beyond. I believe he's on the list already. Doesn't his wife have McGregor's syndrome? I believe so. But welcome back, Christo. I appreciate it, Christo. Does Mr. Freeze has what? So yeah, he kind of has white hair, I'd say. I saw a trick in the video on how to get regular skin or color on a costume body. Okay. Yeah, I'd say it's white. That's my opinion on there. But yeah. His standard health, voice. Voice is a deep one, so voice 1, target module. Mostly grey for obvious reasons, or you could also go with Killer Frost. Again, that would make sense as well. So target module also would be a Captain Cold there. Basic speed animation is a it doesn't really matter due to the weapon he's holding, I suppose. And then we go to the abilities. Tap square for the fighting, hold square for the lunge attack number 2. Tap circle is his detective mode, obviously. He's a smart character. Hold circle for his ice beam gun. Number 6, I want to say. Looking through these. Actually, number 1 is. Right, what was that number? That was beam number 2. Let's make that a ice beam, and that will come from the weapon. That will be blue. Bada boom, bada bing. And yeah, that's good to go there. And I will be doing the goggle version as well, so bear with me on that. We are now on the jump button. He doesn't have a double jump or a hyper jump due to his limitations on the suit. Gravel gun, I can see him creating with his intelligence, light grey for the cable and dark grey for the gravel gun itself. Technology access for obvious reasons. Wall climbing, I wouldn't say in that suit he probably wouldn't, but that's up to you. That's just my opinion in the matter. His suit doesn't look, what I'm seeing, he doesn't look very mobile, which kind of makes sense for Mr. Freeze's type character. But it's also a strong suit, so smash walls I buy, scroll on down. Let's see what else we got. Goon command, X-ray vision goggles for spying on the villains, and tracking, illumination stealth. Well, maybe not the illumination due to having heat near him. Graffiti obviously would fit with the coal theme. But yeah. Basic information, he is a villain character, Legion of Doom, and he's kind of muscle for hire, kinda, for the penguin. It's cool, thank you Flash. Are you doing another video? No, this is the last one. No, yeah. So did I. Right then, let's, we just got to add the goggles on and we're essentially done, so I'm going to show up the ungoggled version and then I'll do the goggled version, but as it stands, you know, not bad all things considering. I think I did a pretty good job. I'm not doing his his normal self because it didn't last long, it wasn't in the show very much. Tap square for his, why do I always have a gun on this? It's like default. So I'm going to actually sort that out real quick because I know his gun doesn't actually shoot out bullets, so I need to go in there and keep that. I probably forgot that. I was expecting something, so what I will do when I get inside is I'm going to try and make it shoot out ice pellets if I can. Which I probably won't be able to. Oh, then again, maybe I will. Let's try this. Like that. Yeah, I don't think so. There's this weird thing. So remove that. Let's try an ice force field. That'd be cool to pull off. Wait, is this the tap square button? It is the tap square button, so this is fine. And again, that kind of fits with Mr. Freeze's character. Going on the defensive. Let's take a look at the shields. I like the force field 05. Yeah, no one's stopping you from sharing it. Can you make fish sticks from Fortnite? I'll put it on the list. But yeah, I think I managed to do a good workaround there. It does fit with Mr. Freeze's character with a force field, so there are limitations, but I think I pulled up pretty well. And even if you don't want the force field, you can just have tap square for the hiding. But yeah, showing off the abilities, tap square for the force field, hold square is his lunge attack, tap circle tactic mode, hold circle ice beam, and then you've got your single jump there with it. But yeah, there is Mr. Freeze, and now we're going to go inside and do his goggle version, and we're done. But it is a nice prequel to Mr. Freeze. Which Arkham game is your favourite? Oh, I've had this question many times. It flip-flops between Asylum and Night. No, take that back. It flip-flops between Asylum and City, like many. As of right now, I'll say City. That's just me. But Night also is a good contender, and yes, the story kind of sucks, but it makes it for the best gameplay of the series, in my opinion. So there's that to consider. But the Batmobile is its kryptonite. Now for the goggles, of course, which are the iconic Mr. Freeze goggles, which are red as well, like in the show, or, yeah, the show, TV show, Gotham. So I need to find where they are at. They probably just passed them, the goggles 01. And we have Mr. Freeze's goggles gone right on there. But yeah, there is Mr. Freeze in his in the show Gotham. Not bad, all things considering. I think I did a good job for what I had to work with. Where do you go at red but stop at green? Where do you go at red? Let's stop at green. Amber. I guess amber is the answer, but I'll probably be wrong. That's the riddle. Yeah, I gathered that was the riddle. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the subject. Anyway though, that's all from me. More some of the abilities. Tap square is the force field, hold square lunge attack, tap circle is technical mode, hold circle ice beam, and you got the single jump to go with it. But there it is, my turn, and of course then Mr. Freeze from the show Gotham. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, that good stuff, hit the notification bell right in the corner down below. It's insane to involve spotlight, got it. It's a little nice one. Alright, fair enough. Now that's it for me. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. I'll be doing more awesome customs coming your way, coming out tomorrow. Again, it's going to be hard because I've got to finish up the Links Series episode 5. But as it stands, the next custom should be Lance Sterling from Spies in Disguise is up next. So stay tuned for that. Upcoming Q&A also, if you haven't already, make sure to put your questions in for upcoming Q&A coming at the end of June. That'll be all from me. I'll see you in the next video. I'll be doing Lance Sterling. But remember the upcoming Q&A, like I said, and that'll be all from me. I'll see you in the next video. Like always, peace.